Let me tell you what happened to me today. And it's so embarrassing, I don't even know where to start. Probably going to end up on the news later, but I would rather you hear it from me than some bullshit, okay? Because it's not how it looks. I left the gym earlier today. I was in a bad mood, I'll admit that, okay? But I didn't get a good workout in because I was chafing real bad, all right? I got thighs like Lizzo. It happens, okay? So I'm doing the walk, like a penguin who just left the colonoscopy. It's bad. So I go to Chick-fil-A. Why? Because I want to feel good, and it makes me feel good. So I pull up, and you got an entire softball team of girls out here just taking orders with iPads. Why is there so many? I don't know. They're all huddled up, okay? So I pull up beside them. Nobody comes to my window. They're all just staring at me like weird. And I'm like, okay, well, somebody toss me a walkie-talkie so I can place an order. Like, I'm not here for Bible study. But they still wouldn't. They're just looking at me like I stink. And maybe I do stink. But you know what, Bethany? Your ass is out here all day. You stink too. So I shout out my order. I'm like, 12-count nugget. And I know what you're thinking. Your thighs are already rubbing together. Get the 8. Worry about yourself, okay? So I get to go to the next pod, next section of this maze. And this bitch comes at me wanting the cash. I give her the cash and she jumps back. Doesn't bring me my change. Instead, she turns around and runs to the window she ran like a 4-3, okay? Climbs in, basically. Then she comes walking back. She's like 7 feet away. She's like, they'll give you your change down there. I said, what in the hell is going on? So I pull up to the window. I'm pissed. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? And I'm cussing in Chick-fil-A drive-thru. And that's when you know it's bad. So the girls up there passing out trays are like skipping me. I'm like, what? And the manager is in the window. He's like, your order will be out in just a minute. I was like, it's a very simple order. So I don't understand what's going on. I'm about to tell him to bring his ass out here when all of a sudden this big black dude comes walking out, okay? Doesn't even work there. He comes walking out of the lobby, and he's got a tray. And he's like, are you Dustin? I was like, yeah. And he was like, I got your 11-count nugget and your change. I said, okay, thanks, man, but it's supposed to be a 12-count nugget. And he was like, yeah, well, it looked like you got the 12th right there in your lap. And I looked down, and dude, my testicle is exposed in Chick-fil-A drive-thru because I had been airing them out because I was chafing at the gym and I forgot to put it up, okay? Do you know what it feels like to know that you basically just flashed a bunch of nuns? I'm in Chick-fil-A drive-thru. That's in the commandments. Like, you go straight to hell. Like, you can't repent for that. Like, I look like the one-ball bandit out here, the sweaty ball bandit, just trolling the Chick-fil-A. And then the dude is like, you could tell he's seen some shit before because he's unfazed. He's like, you gonna get this food or not? And I don't even want it now. I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, dude, this is a mistake. I didn't even know that was happening down there. Please don't call the cops. This dude looks at me and goes, call the cops for that little shit? What am I gonna say? Child pornography? And I don't know what felt worse. I didn't get my food.